YouTube, Matt here from Team GHQ, and today I'm doing a deck profile for Tachikaze. It is my G military deck. So of course my star is going to be Military Dragon Raptor Soldier. If Raptor Sergeant rides on top of him, I get to search my deck, well, top 7 cards of the deck for a Raptor for the Grade 2 or the Grade 3, Raptor Colonel or Raptor Captain. So then let's go over to the triggers.
And if a Grade 1 not named Raptor Sergeant rides,
it triggers Forerunner.
There you go.
Basic terms. Okay, triggers. We have got 4 Cannon Fire Dragon Paris launchers. The Gaia Dragon ones. Which basically, when a Vanguard with Gaia in its name attacks, put its soul, draw a card, it gains 5k.
Throbbing member clone.
Pretty much it.
You always have a problem there.
Only because he sleeps with dinosaurs.
robot dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That must hurt.
4 copies of Ancient Dragon Dino Dial. Because pouring soul because counter charge is a thing. Pretty much I'm trying to remember. Red Lightning clone.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And it's a dino crocodile.
Yeah.
Made of metal.
4 copies of Campfire Dragon Sledge Anklo. Pretty much 4 copies of a Margle clone for Tachikaze. Enough said. And then 4 generic heal triggers. Steelsaurus, because Steelsaurus for the win. So next we're on Grade 1. 4 of Military Dragon Raptor Sergeant. So when you ride Raptor Sergeant on top of Raptor Soldier, you get to search out the Grade 2, which is Raptor Captain, or Grade 3 Raptor Colonel. From the top 7, add 1 to hand. But his ability, when it becomes an 8k attacker if you have Raptor Soldier in Soul. And then when a card named Military Dragon Raptor Captain rides him, if you have Raptor Soldier in the Soul, you search out another copy of this from the deck in Superior Caller. So yeah, more stuff for retiring.
And deck winning.
Exactly, because deck winning is
deck
deck winning. Exactly. 4 copies of Prison Bird. Now,
Until it's a star one. That's fucked.
Then you're fucked, yeah.
Tachi Stride Enabler and Gaia Searcher. 7k.
Searches out.
Searches out Gaia.
Emperor, which also deck fins again.
Yep, because deck winning is deck winning. Okay, 4 copies of the Tachikaze PGG Savage Guardian. Because, again, counter charge is a thing.
How do you guard something savage? I'll guard you! I'll fucking guard you!
Pretty much exactly. And lastly, we have 2 copies of Cold Dragon Freezernix. Basically, when this put into the drop zone, G-Break 1, when it's put into the drop zone from Rearguard due to effect, if you have Vanguard with Gaia's name, Counter Charge 1, Soul Charge 1, and choose up to one of your other units, and it gains plus 2k till end of turn.
No,
So-
counter charge.
Counter Charge and Soul Charge. Next, we have our Grade 2s. We've got 4 copies of course, Raptor Captain. 10k attacker if you have Raptor Sergeant in Soul, and when a card named Raptor Colonel rides on top of him, if you've got Raptor Sergeant in Soul, Spirit Call another 1Ds. So pretty much same effect as the as Raptor Sergeant, but 1 grade up.
You like that, Moses.
Yeah, it helps me for that.
Next 4 we have is Explosive Dragon Sacro Blaze. So pretty much engorge, he becomes a Silent Tongue clone.
Sarco Blaze.
Sarco Blaze, sorry.
Sarko Plank.
Sarco Plank, exactly.
There's a Star Wars gag for you.
There is indeed. And it's pretty much a Silent Tongue clone when engorged.
Have you explained Engorge?
No, Engorge is a new mechanic. It's when this unit attacks, you may choose another rearguard to retire. If you do, against the following effect. So for this one, when it's engorged, during the battle that this unit attacks. If this unit engaged, your opponent can't go away and grade zeros.
Yep, you may retire one or more of your own units.
Yep.
Gain the engaged ability.
That was dirty, didn't it, Lord?
And lastly, for grade 2s, we have 3 copies of Tank Mammoth 8K, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. When this is put to the rear guard during
The drop zone.
during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, Superior call this from the drop zone to rear guard, and he gains 3k. So 8k turn 11k attacker from Engorge. And then we're on to grade 3s. Let's go with Raptor Colonel. 10k attacker. If you've got Raptor Captain and Soul, it becomes 11k attacker. Counter Blast, it's Limber Break. Counter Blast 1, choose 2 of your Tachikaze rear guards and retire them. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, increase this unit's power by the original power sum of the units retired with this effect. So 2 Raptor Colonels make it a 31k attacker. On Limit Break. And then for the grade 3s, for the last lot, we've got a playset of the man himself, Gyre Emperor. G-Break. Gyration Break 2. When you engorge him, if this unit is engorged, he gains plus 5,000 power and a crit. And Counter Blast 1, during your turn when you strike, you may pay the cost, which is a Counter Blast. If you do, you Superior call up to 2 rear guards from your 2 cards from your hand to rear guard. And then you choose 2 rear guards, and when they're pointed to drop zone, you immediately Superior call them for no cost.
This is the exact same wording as Alt Mile, so it's optional, the first effect.
Yep. Exactly, completely optional. I did say up to, so
Yep.
you think it would be optional.
It is
and
optional.
Separate.
Yep,
Exactly.
and separate, that's a big
That's the
thing.
important things to mention.
So if you've got a field already, you don't need to call, you can just choose 2 to come back when we're killed.
Yep. Okay, going on to G-Zone. We have 3 copies of Hammer Gavolt, which is Stride, Engorge when he attacks. His Engorge ability, when this unit is engorged, he gains plus 3,000 until our turn for each unit. And if 2 or more units were retired due to engorge, you choose one of your opponent's rear guards to retire. So pretty much engorge 2 with Hammer Gavolt, so engorge the Strybait, they come back, you gain plus 6k, and pretty much your opponent chooses 1 rear guard to retire. 2 copies of Gluttony Dogma. Okay, his ability is G-Break 2, engorged of course, engorged is a thing. G-Break 2, choose a card face down, named Absolute Glutton, which choose a copy of itself, unflip it, and when this unit becomes engorged, if the number of units retired during this turn due to the effect of this unit's engorge ability is 3 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, until end of turn this unit gains plus 10,000, and once turn at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if the number of units retired during this turn is 5 or more, stand this unit again and he gains twin drive. He loses drive check. So 5 drive checks.
If only retire 5 and an unflip.
Yep.
Very fair.
Very,
And you've got
very
your column
fair.
back as well, and
Yes, very fair.
G-Touchy's silly.
And we have 1 copy of the G-Rare Destruction Tyrant Twin Tempest. It's G-Break 2 ability, Counter Blast 2, Soul Blast 2. Choose 3 of your rear guards and retire them. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, you basically nuke the field. You retire all rear guards of all fighters.
This works in tags.
Field nuke! And then lastly, we have 2 copies of Medu. Because, yeah, if you're striding on top of Raptor Colonel, 10k power originally, you get the grade 3 back. Or if you use a stride break to do this, if you've got a grade 3 and drop, you get that back. So, pretty fun. Anyway, that's my Tachikaze.
That's your dinosaurs deck pro.
That's my Dino deck profile.
Robo Dinos.
Robo Dinos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Twitter at Team GHQ YouTube. Check out our Facebook page, the Team GHQ page. Check the shop's Facebook page at Geeks Headquarters. And as always, folks, happy gaming.